So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the most calming way because obviously me explaining it to like some genetic dead ends in my freaking comments, it's kind of hard to explain this to you because you know it's very weird that like accusations come out, someone goes ahead and confirms them, and even gets to a point where it stated that it did happen in evidence, and you guys want to defend him and say it didn't happen. So let me put this in perspective, because now you got people like Dr.Lupo actually talking about the situation, where people call him a shitty friend for not sticking up for Dr.Disrespect.
How Lupo just turns on people? Bitch, what? You want me? What the fuck do you expect? What? You should hold every person that you respect accountable for their mistakes, too. So in the situation where a person that I was working with consistently on both game development and my career as a streamer at the same time, we had collaborated multiple times. Suddenly it turns out that years ago he tried to message a minor to solicit them for sex, and it got caught, and that's why it didn't happen. You expect me to not turn my back? Bro, y'all, there's no way you do not have fucking brain damage from this. There's absolutely no way. If anywhere along that path you go, oh, that's fine, you got something fucked up in your head, dude. I don't give a shit. Clip it, put it on LSF, tag him. I don't give a fuck, dude. He messaged a 17-year-old when he was in his late 30s with a child and married, trying to solicit them for sex. And every single time he talks about it, it's going to be sugar-coated. It's going to be dumbed down, because at what point do you expect someone to say, yeah, I wanted to fuck a teenager? Do you think he's going to say that? Fuck no. He's going to make it look better for himself every single time. There is no place along that. It doesn't matter if it's Tyler. If it was my fucking brother, I would say the same shit. Because you do not defend that. There's no defending it. Okay? Get your fucking head out of the gutter. The brain rot is fucking killing some of you, and it blows my fucking mind. Yeah, he's going to have a fuckload of people over there that are watching him because they don't give a shit. They just want their fucking balloon animals from their clown to move on, because that's the community that he's grown. That's fine. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But if you expect me to associate with that, or anybody that has any respect for themselves to associate with that in any way, you're fucking lost, dude. It's very clear cut. He said on Twitter himself that he messaged a minor and they were inappropriately. He said those words himself.
You also have Nickmercs actually putting on Twitter that he doesn't support that situation with Dr.Disrespect. And some of y'all are attacking these guys because of something that Dr.Disrespect did. Oh, but where's the evidence? There's no evidence. Guy, you're going to tell me that when a guy puts up a tweet stating that he did it, and once again, I'll put the area where he stated that he did it, and you guys are saying that, oh, no, you know what? He just did that to lead us in. I'm going to tell you why that's not true. When he put the words minor and inappropriate in that whole tweet that he did, you know what that caused? Lose his monetization for YouTube. Lose that little spot they had in the 2K game. Lose a lot of people like wanting to collab with him. Also, having to be, taken away from his own gaming company, to a point where a lot of people now in that gaming company have to lose their jobs. So he threw those two words in to try to rail in the media, but then in the process, he lost everything. How the fuck does that work? That's like this. Like, for instance, I'm going to use my PS5 controller as an example. Let's say I have a gun, right? I'm going ahead aiming at somebody. I want to go ahead and take someone out with the gun, right? But the gun has a nozzle right there at that person, and the nozzle right here in the back. I'm going to go ahead and probably hit that person with the bullet, but then I'm going to shoot myself in the process. That's what it was. You're going to tell me that you put those two words in to go ahead and reel the media for what reason? The media went based off their story, based off those 2 damn words that you were stupid enough to put in. And you know what sucks? Everybody's like, oh, but you don't know what deems inappropriate. I'm telling you right now, if you are around 18, dating a 45-year-old, it's inappropriate. Regardless if it's, the legal age of 16 or 18, regardless if it's men or women, it's very inappropriate. And if you guys think otherwise, you are morally fucked and your parents did not raise you right. Because in the process of that, some of y'all will not go ahead and let your children date someone who is 30 years older than them. A lot of people will not answer that. Now, with this, question for this. If this situation was so serious that it could have ended this guy's career, because apparently he says that his targeting is because I'm good looking, I'm 6'8". I'm like, my guy, you're not 6'8". Saving the Bees is taller than you. Saving the Bees is 6'8". You're most likely like 6'3", 6'4" at most. Like, if you're tall, you can say that you're tall. But when you try to go ahead and go over that, saying that you're 6'8", and then all of a sudden, I'm 6'8", I'm handsome. But dude, that's not why they're targeting you. They targeted you because you put those 2 stupid words in that whole entire tweet, and then you made yourself a target. You made every area of yourself as a target. You were stupid. You were dumb. You were absolutely off the rails with that. You weren't thinking. And you're going to tell me, I did that on purpose? No. You did that because you got caught. But you said that Twitch has made it up. You have access to your account. You managed to still be on their platform. Show the messages. You're not on contract. Show the messages. Fuck off how other people feel. This is your career. Show the messages. That's what everybody is looking at. Because guess what? Let's say if Twitch goes ahead and responds to this and shows the messages between you and that minor. What can you say now? You can't say nothing. People are like, Twitch is going to go ahead and protect other people. And especially with Dr.Disrespect, he's like, there are other people that are doing worse than I am. Why hasn't Twitch bring them in for a meeting? What are their names? You're quick to say people and what they're doing, but you're not going to say their names? Why not? Say their names out there. We take them down too. We go ahead, hold Twitch responsible. Because guess what? Twitch does have to be responsible for giving you that hush money. You think it's not a hush money? You think it's not a hush contract? Because you still signed it. You gotta tell me, why was there no meeting? Where was the meeting at? They had a meeting. Because guess what? When you signed that contract, either it was online or in person, you were there for the meeting. You don't pay attention to that. And what sucks is that you have genetic dead ends of people defending you for the Champions Club. Come on. These are people that, one, have no sense of morality. These are people that have no sense of being smart. And these are people that should not have children. And if they do, they should be investigated and their children should be taken away. And that's my opinion on that one. But if you are as innocent as you say, Doc, bring out the messages. You bring out those messages, we could take down Twitch, we could take down all those other people, and then we'll be right behind you to do so. But then at one point, you say they're making shit up? Show the proof. Because that's an accusation of itself if you don't show the proof. telling that people have done worse than you but not leaving their names, that's an accusation on itself unless you show the proof. And people don't see that. And then people who comment on my videos obviously do not understand that. It goes in here and out the other. And it's weird. It's weird how these people actually function. And if you cannot see that, then one, you're fucked in the head. Someone failed you as a parent. Either it was your mom or dad, or your mom or your dad and your other dad. It doesn't matter. Somebody who raised you fucked you over. Or you must have something really, really wrong in your head. But you want to blame people like Nickmercs and Dr.Lupo for not standing with a guy who admits to being a P3DO. Show the proof. Where's the proof? Oh, but he doesn't have to show the proof. Oh, a judge, a cop, and a lawyer saw it. Tell the lawyer's name. The judge. The cop that saw it. Why not? The court case is done. These cases are out there too, publicly. Get a statement from the judge. Which, regardless if it's legal, it's still morally fucking wrong. Because once again, some of you in the comments would not go ahead and allow your 16-year-old daughter to date a 30-year-old or 40-year-old. But you want to defend a guy who is messaging a possible minor. That means you're not ready to be parents. That means you should not be parents. Or if you do have kids, they should not be within your custody. But until then, until God can actually bring out the proof, unless if Twitch comes out with a response with the proof, in my opinion, this man is still guilty. You guys cannot make no excuse for him. And when you do, I'm going to tell you straightforward, fuck you on a major level. That's all I got to say.